We remind you that interscholastic athletics are an extension of the classroom, and that positive lessons being learned are proper mutual respect and support for all. Section 3 promotes the role of educationally sound competition in youth sportsmanship and all contests. We ask that all fans, coaches, and players are trained in negative cheers and behavior, and extend respect to other fans, athletes, coaches, and officials. We encourage everyone to represent your respective schools in the best possible manner. This evening's second semifinal is between the number 3 seed James Red Rams and the number 2 seed Hartford Spartans. First, let's get started for James Wood. The Red Rams tonight's contest with a record for all wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie. Starting for James this evening, number 12, Amanda Aiken. Number 9, Anna Anderson. Number 2, Megan Baker. Number 11, Amber Bates. Number 3, Randy Ward. Number 4, Megan Cano. Number 6, Paige Chittenango. Number 1, Madeline Whitby. Number 44, Lindsay Parker. Number 20, Harvey Russell. Number 13, Caroline Stone. The Red Rams are coached by Matt Murphy and assisted by Tina Carroll. And now let's get started. Spartans have tonight's contest with a record 16 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. Starting from Hartford tonight. Nicole Savannah Cole. Number 2, Sophia Atua. Number 3, Grace Sarah. Number 5, Alex Ola. Number 8, Mia Roberts. Number 9, Amanda Graziano. Number 10, Talia Vitullo. Number 11, Casey Richards. Number 13, Willow Pratt. Number 15, Anna Vega. Number 19, Biddy Clyde. New Hartford is coached by Frank DeRoss and Rich Bouchet. Bethany Trucks. Now, ready for the game. And now, in honor of the great nation and the men and women stationed across the world to defend our freedoms, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, we're back in the Bear Den for Game 2. Second half of our doubleheader here tonight. Those of you who missed the first game, ESM 1-5-0 over Whitesboro, so they will be advancing to the finals against the winner of this game. Coming in tonight, New Hartford, the higher seed at the number 2 seed, 16-0-1. Jamesville DeWitt coming in at the number 3 seed with a record of 12-4-1. First game was excellent. First 30 minutes, no scoring, and then ESM kind of got on the board, and then Whitesboro just had a tough time keeping them off the board from there forward. So, good game. 40 minutes on the clock, wait for the teams to come out of the huddle, get their last-minute coaching there, and we will get this game going. It's an absolutely gorgeous night out here in the Bear Den. First game was a little bit tricky with the sun for the first half hour, but tonight, second game, you can't do much better than this. It is beautiful. Temperature's nice for the kids running around out there in the field, a little bit cooler than it was at the start of the first game. They look ready to go. So New Hartford in the red, JD in the white. It is definitely cooling off out here. Put the sweatshirt on, had a hot dog and some french fries, and I am fired up for game 2. Well, I'll get mine at the half, Mr. Muller. I can't get it quite yet. You're stuck with the staff from the Bear Den here tonight. Tomorrow night we'll have some of our students out here commentating the Class B games. Tonight, Class A. Stuck with Carpenter and Muller. Carpenter on the mic, Muller on the clock. And we are in action. Clock is running. There goes the ball up over the top. So New Hartford moving from right to left in the first half of the game. JD moving from left to right. JD with a throw in. I have to figure out all the new names. I had the whole lineups memorized in the first game, and now back to square one. Number 8 for New Hartford. Playing that on the sideline. That's going to be off a JD player. So Mia Roberts quickly throwing that ball up the front. A little bit of pushing going on there. Soccer contact, we call that. JD making a move over towards the right. New Hartford. JD in the white, sorry. It's a little confusing. They're both white and red. I think that was Roberts on that. So picked up by New Hartford's number 13. Comes off the JD defender, and looked like New Hartford was going to cover that, but no. And there goes, nice pass over to the left side. Picked up again by the defense. New Hartford trying to keep it up here in the zone. JD trying to get it going the other way. Drop back, picked up by number 19. That's Biddy Clive. She has a sweet name. Oh, little header there. Incidental header, I think. Played by number 10, New Hartford. That is Taya Vitullo. One of their, probably a senior captain. So she'll pull that back and try back towards the middle. Finds a teammate. Connects with that pass. Drop pass there for Roberts. Coming up the left side. Ooh, nice touch pass over back towards the middle. Pulled back by 15. She gets that on net. Goalie has to make a save. So good job by Ray Hill. Put that on goal.
There's some speed out there right now.
Both great games tonight, Mr. Muller. That first game was excellent too.
It is, but there's some of these kids can move.
Look at these goalies. Like that goalie just kicked at the midfield too. I've seen a lot of soccer games this year, Mr. Muller. You could get that goalie punts at the midfield. That's considerable.
I think some of these girls punch just as well as the boys.
They really could throw in that last game. That anybody watching who's a ESM,
is obviously
whoever wins this game and plays ESM, they can really throw it.
neither team's getting an easy game.
No. These are all good players out here. So New Hartford, we're an early corner kick. Looks like we have Vitullo over there on the insert. We'll catch her a little bit, but we'll try to get the box for you. Looks like 2 at the top of the box, 2 on the right. Vitullo right to the middle. Number 19. Oh, that was beautiful. She laid it right on the head of Biddy Clive, who put that on net just above the... That is exactly how the last game started. That's so weird, and went off the yellow crossbar. Except the last game, she rebounded that in, and I thought it was a goal. So that one, I was a little more prepared, I think. Boy, that was beautiful. What a nice corner kick right on the top of Biddy Clive's head. So New Hartford with an early option there. I guess they're not the number 2 seed for no reason. There goes Vitullo swinging around the JD defense, taking it down into the far corner. A little bit of a pullback pass there to number 2. Trying to get that around the defense back towards the box, but nice defense there by JD to keep that out of the box. New Hartford will pick that up, and looks like number 3 is going to make the throw over there. So Grace Seraphin with the throw towards the box. New Hartford trying to back in there. Gets free. And a lot of white shirts in the box, but okay, there goes Roberts back up towards and that's going to be a little bit high and left. So JD will get a breather here with the goal kick, and their goalie, Lindsey Parker, I think, is the goalie for JD. Does a quick roll out there over to her left side. So JD trying to move it now up into the New Hartford zone for the first time. I think it's been all New Hartford so far. And there we go. New Hartford defense covers that quickly. They're going to pass that all the way back to their goalie, who's going to subsequently pass it back up on the right side, broken up by JD. So the JD forwards there doing a nice job keeping the forward pressure on the New Hartford defense. Number 3 trying to play that over to her teammate. JD right on top of that with the pressure. And that's going to end up on the foot of a New Hartford defender who boots it all the way back up past midfield. Nice clearing play there. And I think that's Ray Hill with it. I lost track of the ball. I think it went off somebody's leg quickly. There goes Roberts into Ray Hill. You can see it's a very physical game out there. A lot of pushing. Referee's right on top of it. So 19 is going to change sides of the fields there. Try the right side. Bounces up and over both players, and that's going to go out of bounds. So that'll be JD on the throw on the far side. Quick game. There's no, usually first 10 minutes they got to feel each other out, but these guys are just playing.
I wonder if the 1-1 tie they each have between each other.
Oh, I don't know. I wonder. Would they typically play each other? They're not in the same league, so. There we go. And it must have rolled off a JD foot because that is a New Hartford throw quickly down the sideline towards Ray Hill. Ray Hill's going to bring that towards the box, dribbling down into the corner. Nice footwork there. Gets it across. And that's going to go out off JD, so that'll be another corner, early corner here for New Hartford. Let's see who is Vitullo down there on the insert again. So Talia Vitullo, one of the captains here for New Hartford on the insert. We got safety valve on the top and then 4 across. Ball comes in again a little bit shorter this time. I don't know if that's planned or not, but back there for Roberts. She finds number 5, Alex Volo, taking that, diving down in the corner with that, trying to knock that across. And JD's going to have to play that out, so New Hartford will have a corner throw here. That's what we call it, the Bear Den, when you have a ball that you can reach the box with the throw. Effectively almost as good as a corner, so there goes Ray Hill, drops it back there for Volo. JD defense picks that up, number 20, nice play. Back up over the middle, looking to connect with JD player, but ends up on the foot of number 19, Biddy Clive. I think I know that one by now. She's been in on every play. Wearing the captain's band there, along with Vitullo. A little bit of contact there, and that's going to go JD's way. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Got it. A lot of squawking on the radio over there, so something going on in the room. We'll get off the player there, give her a little bit of a break. So a lot of action here in the early going. 32 minutes to go, 8 minutes in, and they're firing on all cylinders out there tonight. Both teams working hard. I think they're fully warmed up now and ready to go. So this could be a low-scoring game tonight. Both teams look pretty evenly matched. I think definitely advantage goes to the first one who scores. So New Hartford so far with a couple of good shots. JD hasn't challenged the New Hartford goalie yet, but I would anticipate that happening sometime soon. And looks like a lower leg injury out there. Hopefully she's okay. A little bit of a break here. So, Mr. Muller, you're not hawking the snack shack on the break. We're going to...
Soccer fans, the Chittenango Athletic Booster Club is operating a full-service snack bar. Tastiest food at the nicest people in the cleanest snack bar in Section 3.
That is accurate. We do have an excellent snack shack down there, staffed a lot of... Let's see, I saw Mrs. Smith down there tonight. Mrs. Scheidemann was down there. A bunch of kids down there working. Cooking up my beautiful Hoffman grilled hot dog. Tomorrow night we have the Class B, set of Class B matchups. Another doubleheader out here in the Bear Den. Hopefully, I haven't looked at the weather. Hopefully the weather will be nice for them as well. These two teams tonight lucked out. Luck of the draw here playing the late game. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks like New Hartford's going to need another bench over there, Mr. Muller. They do. It's good. A lot of kids out here playing. That's what we want to see. Hopefully she's okay. We got the trainer out there. I don't know if it's a... Looked like they were working on her leg, so we don't want to see anybody go down, especially in sectional play. Headed towards the end of the year here. Had a great season. Looking to advance. Hopefully everybody's okay. It's hitting her up now, so that's a good sign. And there we go. So good to see that. Looks like a knee or something. Hopefully she's okay. Could have been an ankle. It definitely looked like a lower leg injury. A little shout out to our ball staff down there. Nice of those kids to volunteer. I don't know if they volunteered or were volunteered, but maybe we can get them to turn around and wave. Maybe the sixth sense they'll know they're on camera, but apparently not. Anyway, we appreciate all those kids coming out and volunteering for this job. If they stop up here, if they hear this and stop up at halftime, I got snacks. Okay, so this is going to be a New Hartford kick from the 40-yard line. She'll probably be able to put that in the box. There goes the kick. And sure enough, that is in the box. And that's going to be played out of bounds by Whitesboro. So, I mean, at Whitesboro by JD. I just finished the Whitesboro game. So Vitullo will hustle down there, and she'll take that insert. We'll catch her, and then we'll swing wide over towards the goal. She put that first one right in a beautiful spot. So let's see what she does with this one. Here she comes. And, ooh, my camera flipped out there. So good thing they didn't score. That would have been a bummer. Ooh, tough play over there on this far sideline. Working hard against each other. Sideline battle. Back across. There goes Mia Roberts. Drops that off for Volo. Volo turns it around and gets it almost on net there, and then it'll be scooped up by Lindsey Parker. So Parker will bring that one out towards the top, and then she'll give it a punt. And she has a good leg on her. That bounces over into the New Hartford zone. 4 red shirts surrounding the 1 white shirt. See if the defense can clean it up. And Clive does so. Ends up on the foot of Vitullo. Vitullo, I think. Oh, nice little touch pass there to herself by Rahill. Rahill turns it back around again. And Vitullo not giving up on that ball. JD trying to clear it out. Goes Roberts back up that way. Passed over there by Volo. Back to Volo in the corner. Oh, and it's just about 3 feet out in front of her. Maybe not even that much. She had a clear alley if she could have corralled that one, but the pass was just a little bit out in front of her. There goes Vitullo again. Clearly she's been all over the field tonight. Got a little pushing going on there. Ends up on the foot of number 13. That is Willa Pratt. Number 3 sweeping in from the right side there. Grace Seraphin throws it over to the box, and oh! Had Rahill, but Rahill just couldn't quite get a foot on that to get it on net. That might have gotten Parker's adrenaline going there because Rahill was open there on the far side. So good job by JD to cover. It's shaping up similar to the last game, Mr. Muller.
It is. I think
JD playing tough D, but New Hartford really keeping the pressure on down here. Same thing in the first game. Whitesboro did a nice job of holding them off for the first 30 minutes, but ESM just kept pressuring and pressuring. So we need JD here to even this up a little bit, get some time in the offensive zone. Turned around there by Rahill, trying to find Volo in the corner. Volo's going to get to that one. So she puts the brakes on that, pulls it across, pops that one right across. Oh, good defense. She had two players up on the top there that she was looking to connect with. There goes Roberts looking for Volo again. Nope, Roberts to number 9 this time. Gets around the defense there. Tapped down by Rahill. Rahill, a little fancy footwork there. Turned around by JD, and she'll boot that out and give the defense time to reset. So Amanda Graziano was in on that action. Drop back for Rahill again. No, it was Volo right in front. And, oh, Parker makes a good save. So Sophia Vitullo got a foot on that one, and Parker had to make a good save. So this is what we're talking about. Just so much pressure from New Hartford right now. Hopefully JT can settle a little bit. Nice throw out there by Parker. Out of bounds, though, so New Hartford right back in your face again. Drop pass for number 11. Nice give and go there. Pops it up for Volo. Volo's going to try to... Nope, sends it back towards the middle for Rahill. Rahill trying to get around. Does a nice turnaround move. Boots it on. And Parker has to squeeze that one tight. Gotta have some spin on it. She made a really nice turnaround move there. I think it was Rahill on the turnaround move, but Parker made a nice save. Right on top of it. And here goes the punt. She can really punt it. See how far that one went? That went to the over the midfield line by a lot. Nice projectile. That's for Miss Utzler. Okay, right back at you there. There goes Biddy Clive on that. She's going to end up with the ball again on her foot right in the middle. Touch pass there, looking for number 13, no go. So Willa Pratt looked like the intended target. And here comes New Hartford right back at you again. That's Volo. She finds Casey Richards in the middle. Drops it over on the far side to Vitullo, who launches one. Woo! That had some steam on it. So Vitullo from about the 25-yard line, and she really put a leg into that one. So Parker tried to grab it, but fortunately she knocked it out of bounds. So that'll be another corner. So Vitullo down there in the corner again. You can see New Hartford lining up with 1 at the post and 3 up high. Looks like a double safety valve on the top. Oh. I think defender might have gotten a head on that one. So Volo corrals it back up there for Richards. Down into the corner now. This is what we're talking about with the pressure. Just not letting up. So JD lets her knock that one out so they can get the corner kick. Quick play there by Parker. Puts it back over to her defender on the left side this time. And I think he did. Didn't make that too abundantly clear there, but I'm pretty sure he stopped the clock. They're not telling us to not stop. Okay, now we're in play. Clock's running. I don't know what he was doing. Hopefully we didn't goof that up, but it sure looked like he did. Usually they turn around and face us, though. It's okay. All right, so Parker with the ball in her hands. End line out there by New Hartford. So JD will make a move back towards their offensive zone here again. Ball's up over the middle. Wow, she can really kick that. Makes me want to go out there and try it. There goes Vitullo corralling that ball. Puts it right back up towards her offensive zone. Comes off the foot of the defender, but that's going to end up out of bounds. So picking up the ball over there is Ariana Primarolo. That's a cool name, too. JD with a quick throw right back in at you. Header. Played by number 13, throwing that down in the corner there for Rahill, who comes up and grabs it. Looking across. Oh, and that's going to be played out of bounds again. So another corner. What's that, 4 corners, 5 corners? 5? Well, we can go back and look on YouTube later, Mr. Muller. All right, so Vitullo on the insert again. New Hartford running this, looks like the same basic pattern. Kind of a triangle up top. Rahal trying to get a piece of that one. And I think that's going to be another corner. No, called goal kick. I guess he thought it went off 13. I think he said it went off Willa Pratt, and I thought it went off the defender. So he's closer to the play. We're going to defer to him. So Parker will put that down for the goal kick. Ball is up. All the way to midfield, knocked down by number 11. That's Casey Richards. Vitullo doing some fancy footwork. Back to number 3. Serafin. Anchoring the middle of the defensive line back there. Number 9 pushing forward on that one. There goes Roberts on that play. Looking for Volo on the side, broken up by JD nicely. So number 4 for JD, Megan Kenna. And JD pounding that one up towards the front line. No dice. Knocked down by New Hartford and right back at you again. So there goes Volo up the left sideline again. She's got number 9 turning the corner. Nice pass across, but JD does a good job of defending. Rahal gets around the defense again. Rahal would love to get around that last line, but no go. Drops back for Vitullo. Oh, and she puts it on and a little bit high. I like those shots, Mr. Moore. I like them when they go high because sometimes the goalie, it's a tough play for the goalie to judge that. Absolutely. The depth, and, especially when she puts a lot of steam on that ball. Spinning in there, that's a tough play. I like that, putting that on net. Plus, sometimes you get a rebound, all good things, Well, you keep that. We always say you put the ball in the box and it bounces around enough, you're going to score. So there goes. But, JD, you never know. It's soccer. Sometimes crazy things happen. JD seems like they just need to get their feet underneath them and move up. Yes, absolutely. We said earlier that something like this, the first goal in the game can make a big difference. So Parker calling for the ball from that most excellent ball staff over there in the corner. And she's going to put that down on the E and give it a rip. So here goes Parker. We know she can kick that all the way to midfield and then some, so hopefully they're lined up back there a little bit. And there she goes. Coming over to the near side this time, trying to reach. That's going to go out of bounds. She was trying to hit Megan Kenna with that. Roberts quickly back down the sideline looking for. That's going to get played off the end line. I think that's going to be another corner. So finds Amanda Graziano down there. Graziano lets JD play it out. And there we go. So Graziano will take the pole position down there. Lined up right alongside the defense. New Hartford's got 3 in the backfield this time, so a little different formation here. Obviously, they'll come crashing in when Vitullo lays that in there. There it goes. Oh! 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 That had a lot of steam on it. About 3 feet lower, that would have been bam back in the net. So New Hartford having a lot of good chances here in the first 20 minutes. Of course, JD's a little closer to us, so we don't. It's not like we root for either team out here, but they're kind of our hometown favorites a little bit. I feel like they just need to get going a little bit. I feel like they, JD. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm watching the last game. Like ESM just, the Whitesboro defense did such a nice job, but ESM was just relentless. I feel like I'm seeing it again here. The JD defense is really doing a great job out there, but New Hartford just keeps pushing. You think this game's faster than... I don't know. Both games were really fast.
I think New Hartford's more fast than this thing. That's going to be a good game, whoever plays it.
I think you can only give up so many corners, though, before. So here goes Vitullo on the insert again. Here comes across. Oh, Rahal just missed the back foot on that one. Oh! Wow. And Sophia Vitullo got a good foot on that one too, but stopped by the defense. So JD's defense keeping him in this game so far. Lindsey Parker having a big game for them. There goes Sophia Vitullo. Oh, nice little touch pass there by Richards. Vitullo finds. Oh, and that's going to go all the way back. So New Hartford giving chase. Stopped by Biddy Clive, and she lays it back up over in the top there, looking to connect with Volo. Oh, no, that's, oh, yeah, it was Willa Pratt, number 13 on that ball. Amanda Graziano gets control in the middle. Oh, broken up by number 11 from JD, Amber Bates. Nice job there. She has. Because Graziano was going to drill that one right at Parker, but yeah, the JD defense is playing great. Oh, point blank. Oh, and she closes that one out. So Rayhill got denied and then just buried that one in the back of the net. Wow. Anna Rayhill on that one. So the first one I think hit the pole or was stopped by the goalie, and then Rayhill got the rebound and just buried it in the back of the net. Capitalized on that opportunity for sure. Anna Rayhill. So congrats, Anna. Nice goal. And that'll put New Hartford up 1-0. 19 minutes, so just started the second quarter here. Clock's running again. And out of bounds off of Harmony Russell. So New Hartford right back up in the zone again. Graziano not messing around. Drops it back for Richards. Hits Vitullo with a pass. She pops it up into, she's looking for her sister or twin up there in the corner. So Sophia Vitullo running that down, and that's going to just get out of her reach. So that'll go back over to there to Parker. So JD only down 1-0. No big deal. Plenty of time on the clock. Got over half the game left. Just need to kind of get going in the right direction here. There goes Parker with a nice kick. And ends up on the foot of Vitullo. Kind of knocks that down and throws it in the corner up there for Willa Pratt. Oh, she swings around the defense. It's going to lay that across. Graziano on Graziano's foot. And she just couldn't quite get a handle on it. What a beautiful pass. And that'll be New Hartford. Vitullo, the other Vitullo, Sophia Vitullo on the throw in. Hits Pratt with it. And Pratt knocks it just wide. Good piece of that one. Well, there's a reason why New Hartford is 16-0-1. I'd like to know who the one was, Mr. Muller. I don't know. These teams are both really good. As we said, this could be a 1-0 game, so who knows what's going to happen next. Losing a little Zoom action there. Not sure what was going on with that. Okay, back at you. I think JD needs to score early, too. So Brooke Bort on that one, number 7. And they're going to get the call. New Hartford a little too much soccer contact there for the referee's liking. Quickly played by JD, moving up into their offensive zone, and they turn it over to Vitullo. She's got Pratt up in the front looking for Rayhill again. I think I'd make sure Rayhill didn't get free up there. She's really good at that turnaround move, too. New Hartford seems to have a really good handle of turning the corner. Like some teams kind of misjudge that. They look like they know what they're doing. There goes Pratt, and they play that right up there for Sophia Vitullo in the corner. See if she can get that. That's going to go out of bounds. They do, and they go down in that corner, and then they're really good at turning it back around with that cross. Yep. I mean, I think ESM did a nice job of that too, but I think ESM really, they can really throw the ball, and same thing, good, just really solid passing from all these teams. There goes Rayhill again. Wow, yeah, good teams. Look at that little move there. Double move. Last line of defense got her, though, so good job there from JD.
It's like concrete in this part. Concrete rises to the top.
Well, these teams are good. Yes, you don't get to the sectional semifinals of Class A unless you know how to play soccer, so a couple of good teams playing out here tonight.
These kids, I'm sure, have all played together.
Oh, no doubt. For a lot of years.
I'm sure they're all familiar with the other teams, too.
We don't have the years of these kids, but, you know, shout out to all the seniors out there. That ball's going to go out of bounds off JD. So the defense holding strong here. Gave that one up, but could have been a few more here. Right back at you again. I can't tell you much about the New Hartford defense, but I can tell you the offense is solid. And I can't tell you much about the JD offense, but I can tell you the JD defense is good. There goes Volo throwing that in the box towards Graziano. Swings it around. Roberts right on that play. Volo thinks it's her ball. JD thinks otherwise. And Amber Bates will pick that one up. As you said, she's had a good game back there on defense. They're having to work hard back there, but they're doing a nice job. Hannah Anderson back there with her on. Looks like we got Hannah Anderson on the last line of D2, along with Paige Kinahan. Oh, what a move by Willa Pratt, huh? Oh, look at that pass for Rahill. Keeps it in, looking for a teammate. Finds Pratt back up at the top. Pratt swings it around, and oh, that was close. She had just a tiny bit too much spin on that, or that would have gone in that far corner. Boy, she got a good piece of that. She got enough of that, Mr. Muller. She was able to put a little bend on that.
Yeah. She needed to bite the ground a little bit more.
Wow, just a tiny bit too far right. So toss out there by Pratt on the throw, and oh, that goes off of number 8's head. And Biddy Clive's going to have to play that back for the goalie, who's going to play it out of bounds and reset the defense. So a smart play there by the... We're going to see the New Hartford defense. Here we go. And the JD offense. So here goes JD moving it up into the zone for the first time here. Trying to get it in that box. And smartly played. So that's going to be a corner for JD. What? No, that went off number 5. Official? Okay, well, he knows better than I do, Mr. Muller. I think number 4 agrees with me. So Megan kind of wanted that call. Ends up with the goalie, and New Hartford will take possession. So right back at you. Here they go, back up the middle. Rahill with the ball, looking for a through pass there. It gets a little ahead of Pratt. Scooped up by the JD defense. Ends up over the foot of Sofia Votullo again. She's taking that around, turns the JD defender around. Across the middle there, broken up by, I think that was Bates on that play, right? And Robert settles that, finds... So, ends up over there, Sophia and Taya Votullo. I don't know if they're twins or siblings, but could be cousins, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it could be unrelated, but both having good nights here for New Hartford. Goes JD with a throw up the sideline there. Little pass back. Could have been a handball there, incidentally, I guess. It's only 1-0. JD just needs to make a push. They had a good little push there a minute ago. Just need to keep it going that way. I feel like the last couple minutes they're doing a better job of keeping. Oh wow! Can't believe she didn't get called for that. So, little soccer contact there. Go back and watch that later. Throw up the sideline by Roberts. Gets it over to Rahill. Little fancy footwork again. She's good with the soccer ball. There goes Clive. She'll swing it over to the right side this time, looking for the other Votullo, and broken up by the JD defense. I think that's number 3, Lainey Bort over there. There are 2 Borts. I'm like, I thought there was another Bort. There's a Bort. Lainey Bort and Brooke Bort. There goes Pratt back doing that little backwards pass again. Ends up on Roberts' foot. She pushes it forward, finds Rahill. Broken up by the defense. That's Riley Markert. And nice touch pass there. So number 8, Liliana Santoro trying to get JD moving back towards the midfield. Taken down by Taya Vitullo. Ends up on the foot of Rahill. That's not where you want the ball if you're a JD player. Oh, look at that little back play there. Gets a little side kick. Finds Volo down the corner to see what Volo can do with it. Drops it back up on the top for Rahill. Trying to find a little open space there. That's going to go out of bounds off of JD. So Volo with the throw. Hits Rahill with the pass. Oh, wow, that was a nice knockdown. And that's going to go down out of bounds off JD again. So New Hartford with yet another throw. Volo finds Rahill in the corner, knocked out. So Megan Kennan not giving up any space down there. You got to like that. So they'll try a little different attack point this time. Head back up towards Roberts, and JD will corral that one. Whoa, that was kind of dangerous. But it ends up going off of New Hartford, so that'll be a goal kick for Parker. Parker looking for where her teammates are. Make a decision on where she wants to boot this one. And there she goes, back up over the middle. All the way to the Taya Vitullo. And nice pass over there looking for Volo. Thought she was going to do a little give and go there. No, she stops and turns it around. Puts it on net. And Graziano. And wow. So Parker had to make the stop. Couldn't quite hold on to it. And Graziano almost threw that one back at her. But good play by the defense. So JD defense standing strong there. Under 10 minutes, 1-0. Of course, New Hartford would love to score again. I feel like if JD can even this up, this second half could get super interesting. Even at 1-0, it's going to be a frenzied second half. Volo does a nice job knocking that one down, but it ends up over on the JD player's foot. Roberts going to have to play that one. Takes it away from Clive, and we got a little JD offense going here. Number 17 driving that down to the corner. She's got number 20 with her. And brings it down into the corner. See if she can get that one and turns it around. Two New Hartford defenders down there, and that's going to go off of New Hartford. So JD, first good chance down here. Looks like they're going to have a corner throw here. I think she can get it in the box from there. Not that she will, but play into the corner for number 8. JD trying to knock that across, and that's going to be a goal kick. Thought they went off them again, but that was on the far side. I really can't claim that one because I couldn't see it as well. Pretty sure on that other one. Okay. So New Hartford goalie Savannah Cole clears that one out over to her line of defense there. Tipped forward by Taya Vitullo. JD picks that one back up, and so JD's showing some offense here. And New Hartford defense trying to take over. Goes Volo diving down, playing it on the sideline. A little pushing going on down there. Number 8 knocks it over there, trying to get it to number 20, and that's going to go out of bounds. So that will be a goal kick for Cole now. You can see in the background there, 7 minutes on the clock. Let's see what Cole does with it. Let's see how far she can punt it. Oh, she's just going to drop it off for Vitullo and let her give it a rip. Oh, Clive. Sorry, that was Clive. Picked up by Rahill. Bringing it up the left side. She's got Graziano out in front of her. Let's get that ball stopped. Oh, there we go. Nice play by the defense. Riley Markert stepped up and put the brakes on that. New Hartford gets it back again. Pratt looking for help across the center there. Finds Graziano, and then that's going to go wide. So another good chance from New Hartford there. Good passing. but the defense holds. So still 1-0, 6 minutes to go. I think JD would really like to score here in the last 6 minutes. We've got subs coming in. That's why we're not playing. And here goes Parker putting that ball down. She's had a great first half. Only the one goal. Definitely a handful of saves. Might even be more than that. Oh, unfortunately, can't connect with Megan Kenna, so Alex Volo will pick that one up and throw it in. She finds Rayhill down the corner. Rayhill trying to get around the corner, and that's going to go out off of her. So that'll go over to Parker. And here goes Lindsay Parker. Let's see if she goes. She's been going up the right side the last couple tries. Let's see what she does with this one. Nope, going center on that. Knocked down by 11 Richards. Gonna go back towards Biddy Clive. Seraphin on the far side with that one. Pushes it back up to the middle. There goes Graziano again. She's quick. Well, they're all quick. Their defense does a nice job covering that, and they'll play it out of bounds and reset. So give everybody a chance to get in the right spots. Sofia Vitullo quickly on the throw in there. Finds Rayhill. Rayhill turns it back around again. She'll pull it out a little bit, go to the top. She's got Roberts across the top just out in front of her, but she's going to get to that. So Roberts swinging it back to the middle. Finds Pratt. Pratt, nice give and go there. Ball drops in, and that's going to be played over to the corner of Volo. Picked up by the JD defense. And just goes off the foot of number 20, Harmony Russell. So, wow, that was a quick throw by Pratt trying to get it to Rayhill. I'm not sure what that whistle was, but offsides maybe? I think it was offside, so that appears to be where the ball is. So Parker with the ball now on the offsides call. Oh, nice boot. Looking to change fields over there. She's got number 17. That's Catherine Callahan on the far side. And JD will let that run out the back line, and that'll go back to Parker again. Oh, wait. They must have touched it because they're signaling corner over there. So I take it back. I thought that went off of New Hartford, but apparently went off JD. So Talia Vitullo over there, she's already had a couple really good inserts. We've got Graziano on the back line. Sofia Vitullo up on the top. Kick goes in. Rayhill trying to get a foot on it. JD, nice job defending it. I see a lot of red shirts swarming, and they're going to get the call on that. So Harmony Russell got knocked down in the melee, and that'll be Lindsay Parker's ball there right on the top of the corner. JD looking to make a push here with 3 minutes to go. Trying to kick it up through the middle there, played by the defense. Leanna Santoro trying to make a play on that. Ends up on the foot of Volo again. Volo coming across the middle. And she rips that one, but Parker does a great job. So Lindsay Parker's had a lot of saves. I'm not keeping track up here because I'm trying to do 14 other things, but wow. She's had a good first half. She had, I think, at least that many. She's had 4 or 5 that were just blistered in there like that she had to really hold on to. Little sideline battle going on over there. And then another one. So Seraphin ends up with the ball, drops it for Richards. That's going to come all the way back here to Biddy Clive. Back up towards the middle. Ends up over near Pratt. There goes that Rayhill again. Oh, look at that. I don't know. I don't know if that might have been offsides anyway. I don't know, but they backed off on the play. So I think Volo thought she might have been offsides. Ball staff on the far side is quick. Immediately puts that ball right where Vitullo wants it. So Talia Vitullo over there on the insert again. We have slightly different formation this time. So Graziano's still down there right in front of the last line of defense. Here comes the play across the top. And ends up on Rayhill, nicely defended by JD. Bounces around a little bit. Rayhill turns it back around. Finds Clive with it. Clive blisters it in there. Volo with a nice header trying to find Pratt. Pratt, oh! Pratt just, oh! Wow. I don't even know exactly how that happened, but Pratt turned around and the door was open. there were two white shirts, and then all of a sudden there was a gap, and whoa. Boy, she just really hammered that one. Absolutely nothing Lindsey Parker could do on that. The defense was right there, and then just somehow they got turned around. They both turned the wrong way. It was like a set of revolving doors, and I think Willa Pratt's eyes must have been like saucers because she just nailed that one. So New Hartford up 2-0 here, minute 21 to go. JD's going to be in a bit of a jam. Hopefully they will reset at halftime here and get some offense going. Of course, like the other game, it's 2-0, but JD, if they can just pop one in, one at a time, get back in this one at a time. It's 2-1. Things get really interesting the last few minutes. So there goes Pratt right back at you again. Nice pass forward, and she's trying to connect with Rahill. Rahill's in the box again. Rahill turns around the defender, gets around two more defenders. Pass up front to Graziano. That's going to be played out by, I'm not sure what the call was there, but the defense will end up with the ball. 38 seconds to go, and I think JD would be happy to just get a breather and get themselves reset here at the half.
30 seconds.
Goes Parker over the top. They really would like to not let New Hartford score here in the last 30 seconds, or maybe pop one in themselves. There goes number 4. Making a nice move up, down into her corner. Turns it around, and that's going to be out of bounds. So Cole will pick that one up. And that'll do it for the half with 7 seconds on the clock. Savannah Cole just put that ball down and let the clock expire, I think. Nope, she's going to kick it. And there it goes back towards the middle, and that's going to be it for the half. So end of the first half, New Hartford just relentless pressure on the offensive end, and they are up 2-0 over the JD Red Rams. So hopefully JD, good halftime, get it together out there. They playing great. They just can't seem to score. So hopefully you can get a little JD offense going here in the second half. That'll do it from the Bear Den for the next 10 minutes. We'll be back with you after the half. Okay, welcome back. 40 minutes to go in this game. Hartford up 2-0 right now. It was not 10-0. We're not really sure what happened there, but score's correct at 2-0. New Hartford breaking up the huddle over there. JD coming back on the field. And we are ready to go here in the second half of the doubleheader out here in the Bear Den tonight. So far, New Hartford has been relentless in their offensive pressure. JD defense doing a nice job. But down 2-0, got a big mountain ahead of them. Let's see what they can do here in the second half. I think if JD can score quickly, they might turn the game back around a little bit here. Put New Hartford on the heels. If they cannot score the first few minutes here, I think New Hartford may get a foothold again. Make it really tough for JD to score. So this will be JD ball off the kick. JD working from right to left this time. New Hartford working from left to right. New Hartford in the red. Anybody joining us? Mr. Muller, clock ready? And JD in the whites. Whoops. Looks like Ray Hill jumping over there. And the ball is in play. Clock's running. JD pushing that forward off the first opening pass there. Ray Hill immediately on top of that one. Drops it for Seraphin. Back up to Ray Hill. Ray Hill up the sideline. Punches that one forward. And Sophia Vitullo chasing that one down. And that's going to have to be played out by the JD defense. So very quickly, New Hartford with yet another corner kick. So Taya Vitullo, we're going to swing back over here towards the goal. Taya Vitullo on the insert. You can see New Hartford lining up on the far side there and then crashing in quickly. That ball comes in. JD player down there. Willa Pratt, I think, got a piece of her. But she was swinging by to try to grab that ball. So they'll settle that down, and that'll be a JD kick from sort of about halfway up on the box. Parker had a good first half, just a couple goals in the second one. There was absolutely nothing she could have done on that one. No way to get a hold of that one. Willa Pratt just turned around and had a empty lane into the upper left corner, so took advantage of that. Number 7 that's Megan Colbin for New Hartford. I don't think she was in there earlier. Maybe she wasn't. I didn't notice. Plays that back towards number 3. That's Grace Seraphin. JD's making a move up the sideline here. Seraphin trying to tackle back. JD trying to get around the corner. Seraphin gets a hold of it down the corner, but JD's going to make her play that. Trying to get Seraphin to play it out, and JD gets it across the goal there. See if they can keep it down here in their zone. Number 13 for JD trying to turn the defense around. Taya Vitullo just out-muscles that play. Oh, JD number 5. Riley Marker turns it back around for Jamesville DeWitt. Sophia Vitullo gets a hold of that one. Forward to Ray Hill. Ray Hill up the sideline, gets around the defense. Here we go, down to the corner again. Oh, a nice little pop pass there to herself. Tries to play it off the back foot. Keeps possession somehow. Wow, that's crazy good, but apparently there was a little pushing going on or something. I don't know, Ray Hill didn't like the call, but the official makes it. Uh-oh, I think she might have caught her with a... Stop the clock. Clock stop. I think somehow, I didn't even see it happen, but I think the JD player may have taken an elbow to her nose or somewhere in there, so hopefully she's okay. She's walking off on her own power, which is great. I didn't see it happen. It could have been the ball, too. I don't even know exactly what happened. I didn't see any high kicks or anything. I think somebody might have just turned into her, so that'll be a JD kick for Lindsay Parker at about the 12-yard line. So outside the box on this one, she's directing traffic over on the left side. I didn't see anything, no. Is he going to signal to restart the clock there? What's he doing? Officials have been solid tonight, doing a good job out there. It's nice having the third out there. Okay, clock's on. And Park with a boot. Yeah, they've been very good all night. Well, you get to, all the officials come out here and work hard. There's never an official that gets, I always tell the kids, they don't get out of the car and think, oh, go call a bad game. Sometimes games are tougher than others, but they've done, it's nice having the extra official out here too. Okay, so Talia Vitullo plays that nicely off the JD defender, but must have hit her foot at the last second, and JD pushing up to the midfield now. Nice throw there by the defense, and unfortunately picked up by Pratt. Pops that ahead, but can't quite connect with Rahill on the forward pass. So that'll go out off the end zone, and that'll be back to Lindsey Parker again. I feel like JD's did a nice job at the half there. They're kind of rallying a little bit. I feel like they're putting some good pressure here in the offensive zone. If they could just pop one in here, it could change the tone of the game a little bit. I didn't see what happened there. It must have been behind the ball, but that'll be another JD kick. So there goes number 1 for JD. That is Madeline Murphy. Over on the far sideline now. And, ooh, nicely played. JD looking to make a move. They are in their offensive half of the field, and the New Hartford defense boots it right back out of there. See if JD can keep it going the right way, and that's going to go out and picked up by Savannah Cole. So she picks it up instead of letting it go out. Smart play. She'll bring that back up to the top of the box, and we've seen her punt a couple times, and she has a nice punt too. She and Parker both solid goalies out there. Knocked down by JD. Amanda Atkin made that play, and then ends up on the foot of number 6, Paige Kinahan. Ball played forward. Roberts gets a piece of that one. She hits Sophia Vitullo with that one. Vitullo trying to kind of pancake around the defense there. Ends up with a good throw. Finds Rahill. She's dangerous in open space. Don't let her get in open space. Oh, and she does a pass forward for Pratt. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call that. Stop the clock. And they did call that. I thought they might. There was a trip inside the box. Penalty shot. So foul inside the box, and that will be a PK for Willa Pratt. We'll see what Parker does on the defense on this one. So always a little tricky here. That ball is live, Mr. Muller, after the kick. Right when they kick it. So if there's any kind of rebound, they are lined up there ready for the rebound. So you can't see the ball because it's just behind Rahill's head there. But you'll see Willa Pratt run in, and that's going to be a goal. So Willa Pratt, her second of the night. Willa Pratt.
New Hartford goal, Willa Pratt.
Wow, that's always a tricky thing for the goalie. There's not much they can do when they dive one way and the ball goes the other way. You have to take a chance on that, and Parker went left, ball went right. As we know, Pratt can really put some steam on that. So her second of the night, big night for Willa Pratt. 34-41, New Hartford up. Clock. There we go. And we are off and running. That number 7 is Megan Kolb for New Hartford with the ball in her hands there, getting ready to throw in there. And drops back for Serafin. Serafin finds Talia Vitullo. She's really quite a player out there. And that ends up on the foot of Pratt again. And the defender comes in and makes a fantastic save. Pratt thought she was going to pick up the hat trick there. The JD defense denied. Wow, those are good. I can't tell you which defender got that because the numbers are way too small for me to see, but that was a great play by the defense. So here we go with Talia Vitullo on the insert again coming in. Here comes the ball right across the top, and that's going to be on the out. Looks like it went in, but it's actually on the outside of the goal. So Parker will pick that one back up. So as we said, this game's strikingly similar to the first game of the night, and that is going to be quite the game. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to try to look up if we get a stoppage here when the next game is. Mr. Muller, you have no idea, do you?
About what?
When the Class A final is? We should ask Mr. Griska when he was up here. It's Saturday at SUNY Cortland, we think? These teams know, so it doesn't really matter because anybody listening would probably know anyway, but that's going to be a heck of a matchup.
Maybe it's the boys Saturday. Boys are Saturday. It's here, right? Yes.
No, boys are here. Where are the girls? I think they're playing at SUNY Cortland.
I think they're playing on Friday night.
Friday night, we think. Like I said, if I get a chance, I'll look that up for you. Doesn't really matter because the teams know where to go when, so that's all that really matters. Oh, nice play. So, Roberts over there on the far sideline. New Hartford team looks warm over there. Luckily for them, they got a good night. Not raining or snowing. Pushed ahead there. JD defense. Trying to make a play on that. Stolen away by Rahill. She goes through the defense, and they're going to collapse on that ball, help out Parker, and they'll boot that out. And unfortunately, it goes off the back line, so that's going to be another corner. So 32 on the clock. And New Hartford, there goes Fatul's going to be tired of corner kicks here. They've had at least a dozen of them tonight. We'll turn it to the box here in a second. There goes Vitulo. Nice kick into the box. And, oh! Pratt almost got a foot on that one. So Vitulo puts it in a good spot. Nobody can get a hold of it, though. So here we go with Lindsey Parker. There we go. Back up over the top. And, oh, that ends up on the foot of Volo. Oh, she tries to sneak that one by. Gets it to Cole. Cole with the touch pass over in there to Rahill. Rahill, don't leave her in the middle. 5 defenders there trying to get that ball away from Rahill. She is a tough, tough player. So that goes out off of JD player and Sophia Vitulo. Wow, now what a nice little back kick there from Rahill. Vitulo gets in on that. Good defense. See if they can cover that. Keep Pratt away from the ball. Pratt trying to turn the corner on the defense. Defense trying to get that off her foot. She drills it in there again, and that's going to be another goal. And that one just kind of like had a lot of spin on it, so that's going to be a hat trick for Willa Pratt. Wow, she's having quite a night.
New Hartford goal. Willa Pratt.
So, night to remember for Willa Pratt. 3 goals here in the Class A sectional semifinal against JD. So just under 31 minutes on the clock, and New Hartford up pretty big, 4-0. Love to see JD get a goal here and get something positive going their way. They really played strong the first almost 35 minutes, and then New Hartford just kind of found a couple chinks in the armor out there in the JD defense. So here we go. JD trying to move that up the field and work a little offense. No surprise there, Mr. Baller. There's some sticky buttons. I didn't do it. I did not spill hot chocolate all over that or anything. All right, so JD moving the right way now. Let's see if they can keep it going. Just over 30 minutes on the clock. And there we go. Okay. Oop. Played by off the defense. Trying to figure out who the New Hartford defense. Well, Seraphin's back there. Beatty Clive is back there. And I think the third defender back there. I can't. I have 4. Well, I have your score, Mr. Muller, on the clock. So I'm pretty sure that's right because I think Pratt's had 3. It was 2-0 at the half. And Pratt's had 2. So 2 quick ones. I don't remember who got their first one. Who got their first one?
It was a while ago.
Oh, I think it was Ray Hill.
That doesn't sound familiar. Anna Rahill, is it Anna?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was her. And then it's been all Pratt ever since. Wow, what a night for her. All right, so pass back to Sarah Finn. She's been strong anchoring the defense back there with Biddy Clive in the middle has done an excellent job. I'm surprised by how good they are at turning the corner on that. That's not an easy play. She and Rahal are both doing that. There goes Rahal putting some mustard on that. Parker does a nice job holding the pin on the corner. Yeah, they're very quick. JD's hanging in there. It's the same thing as that first game. You know, the defense can only hold for so long. New Hartford's just pressuring. I feel like if JD could get a little offense going here, give the defense a little bit of a breather.
Oh, I found out that I think Hartford's tie was against NYSPHSAA, number 1 AA school.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys caught that. Mr. Muller's in the background. He thinks New Hartford tied NYSPHSAA, which is a AA school. They down on Long Island?
Yes.
So they must have played them in a tournament. Oh, nice save there by Parker. Yeah, she came up big on that one. That was hard hit, and she got. I think it might have been Rahal, but Parker made a nice save on that one. I mean, she has had a lot of saves in there tonight. Just, you know, the goals they've scored at PK, what are you going to do? You know, it wasn't, you know, the defense, they just got tangled up a little bit. And here we go. Here we go. This is what we wanted to see. And then you got 4 red shirts there. Let's see if JD can get something going here. Just keep it going, push it down in the box. Okay, there we go. Settle it. Ball ends up on the foot over number 6 for JD. That's Paige Kinahan. And, oh, I think JD thought that was their ball, but picked up, I think it was that Colbert Volo down there. Ball kind of squirts out into the middle of the field. Graziano, I think, or Richards. I think it was Richards plays in the middle. Oh. I didn't see how they line up. I'd be curious to see what their lineup are. We've seen some 4-4-2s out here this year. We've seen a couple different things. I feel like New Hartford's got 3 or 4 up front. I don't know if they're playing 2 in the back, 4-4. Sometimes they only play 2 out front, but I feel like New Hartford and ESM play more than 2 out front. Maybe they just have their middies push up.
I think their middies just push up because they're so fast.
A lot of good midfield play here. Serafin back there on the defense. And the far, I can't see who that far defender is. I'm trying to figure out who that is. Over there, number 6. Oh, Prima Rollo. She's had a couple good plays down there too, but whoops. Sorry. I was trying to figure out who the last line of New Hartford defense was down there. So Clive in the middle on the back line of defense. And then Prima Rollo on the far side. So here we go with Vitullo again. See the clock in the background there ticking down. So Vitullo will swing back over in the middle there. Let's see what we can get for you. Nicely defended by the JD player. Got a head on it. Ball's bouncing around in the box. Bouncing around in the box. Goes off of number 7 over into the corner, and she gets turned around by, I think that was Kolb that got a piece of her. So that'll be a JD kick from about the letter G. So Parker will take this one and put it back in play. Looking for some help across the middle there. There we go, number 8. Trying to get that over the top. Looking for Megan Baker. And quickly back into the JD defensive zone. I mean, the New Hartford, and there goes, oh. And like you said, Mr. Miller, she turned on that one and just went a little bit wide. But she did a nice job getting that turned around. Going one way, it's almost like she does. She's got a really nice left foot, right foot move, kind of. And that'll give Lindsay Parker a break. So I hope Lindsay does not leave this game feeling like she had a bad night because she had a sensational night out there. Just New Hartford put a few by her, but she played great. A lot of nice saves. So into the goal now for JD will be, I'm going to guess, Emily Bulone. Chased down on the far side there by Prima Rollo, and that's going to go out, and so she'll take the throw. Volo over on the far side now. She was on the near side in the first half. Richards picks that one up. She plays in the middle. Lays that out front for Rahill. Chased down. That was Volo. Came all the way across. Oh, no, it was Graziano. So I think Graziano and Rahill are playing in the front spots, and then there goes Kolb there. I think there'll be no dinner in the Carpenter household when I get home. I think everybody's going to be asleep. The dog goes to bed about 8 o'clock, so nice save there by Bulone. So Graziano gets that turned around on net, and Bulone does a good job, punts that out. Well, the dog goes to bed before we do. Turn around to go to bed, and she's already up there. Serafin puts that one back across the 40-yard line. Off of Graziano, down in the corner for Graziano. She's going to chase that down and not going to get to it. The ball staff was right there with her, though. So JD will throw that one back in. Unfortunately, goes off the defender. Picked up again by Rahill. Drives it down and pops it across. Oh, Pratt almost got her fourth one there. New Hartford keeping the offensive going here. Little drop back pass there. Finds Prima Rollo. JD almost picked that one off there. Ends up on the foot of Talia Vitullo. And she tried to connect with Kolb and went by her foot there. I don't think Vitullo has any goals, right? But, man, she is clearly the captain of this team out there with Biddy Clive, the two of them anchoring everybody out there. Vitullo kind of that center pin. Everything swings around her through the offense there. Rahill out in front. Pratt is, she and Rahill, do not let them in open space. Don't let them get the outside edge on you either, because they will turn that quick. You know, they try to push them to the outside, and then that doesn't really work because you give them that outside edge, and they'll turn right back around on you. So I think Rahill's getting a breather, and 22 came in for New Hartford. That is Lindsay Ellis. So JD not giving up here. Fight until the finish. Back over the top there. Played by Clive again. She had that great header right at the beginning of the game. I really thought that was going in. There goes Clive. Look at that nice turnaround play there. So back over, played back to the middle. Number 24 for New Hartford. So Kate Noonan must have come in when I wasn't looking. There goes Pratt. Pops that forward into the corner there. She's got Volo on the opposite end of that pass. There goes Volo, turns and boots it, and that's going to go out just left of the goal. So Lindsay Ellis up there playing on offense now. Bulone in that goal. And don't see any more subs over there. Sure, we'll see some more subs in a few minutes. Goal kick here, back up over the middle, trying to connect with number 17, Catherine Callahan. Halfway through the half, we're in the officially, no, not quite yet. We're almost into the fourth quarter. There goes Vitullo back into the middle. Ends up on the foot of guess who? Ellis chasing that down in the corner. And nicely played by Paige Kinahan. Yes, Mr. Muller, this is the second half of the second game. A lot of soccer out here tonight in the Bear Den. We're back at you again tomorrow for another doubleheader.
Pretty good soccer tonight.
Excellent soccer. It does, you know what, it goes by fast because it's really, not that it doesn't when our own teams are playing too, but man, this is good soccer.
They're good teams.
It's always fun to watch sectional play, but I sit in the end of the first game too. It's just, that's the hardest thing about sectional play is obviously JD, 12-4-1, ranked third in the section. They had a great season, and they're going to feel bad about losing, which they shouldn't. New Hartford just on top of their game tonight.
I think they'll remember though this.
Did he whistle that dead? We got a PK. Did he whistle clock stoppage?
I didn't see him with
I don't know. He's not waving at us. Not anymore. It's going now. Wow. That is her 4th goal of the night. Willa Pratt, number 4.
New Hartford goal, Willa Pratt.
I didn't see him put his hands up, Mr. Muller, so.
We didn't see his hands go up and over here. What do we want to reset the clock to?
The score is not showing correctly either. Clock's got to go. Start the clock. Score should say 5. There we go. Score does say 5. There goes Noonan up on the left side, and that's going to go out of bounds. So picked up by JD now. They'll throw that in. That's off Noonan's head. She looks pretty tall. Popped the head by number 30. I did not see him raise his hands. I didn't even see what happened in the box. So, and I was watching. I don't know. Sometimes I'm zooming too much, and I try to get all the kids in there, you know. Uh-oh, look who's chasing that one down. Oh, man. And that is number 5 for Willa Pratt. She had a season full of goals in one night. Wow. I wonder how many she has on the season, because she just upped that total tonight. She drilled that one. She has a very, very strong foot, and that'll do it for Willa Pratt for the night. She's out of the game. She may be back in. We never know, but at least temporarily out of the game. Quite a night for Willa Pratt. A hat trick plus 2.
I have those 5 goals.
I have 5 for her. 6-0. 5 for her. She is a scoring machine. JD, I'd love to see them score one. I know, it's kind of, they're down a lot, but still be exciting for these kids to pop one in here in sectional play. There goes JD swinging it up the right side now. I know, I'd love to see him score, just to, it's fun. New Hartford's got plenty. They don't need any more. I'm sure they'd like a few more. There goes Callahan chasing that one down, trying to get a foot on it. New Hartford pushing her off there. And I think that went out of bounds, so I think that's going to be JD ball. So JD pushing it up towards the offensive zone now.
Tough to get over.
Well, sectional games are just difficult. And, they played so well the first 30 minutes. But as we said, just the pressure was so much, you just can't, you have that many corner kicks. Eventually, one of them is going to land on the foot of a New Hartford player, and there goes Noonan trying to turn that one around. So JD mounting a charge here. And it looks like New Hartford's going to swap out their goalie. So Savannah Cole will get a break after her playing the first 30, I can't add here. It's late in the day. First 24 minutes of the second half, so 64 minutes, and we'll have a substitution at the goalie for New Hartford. So a lot of subs on both teams now. It's nice, everybody getting a chance to play. Bring in some of your young players, get them a little sectional experience. Here goes Graziano up the left side, swings back towards the middle. She's got a bevy of defenders on her. And manages to put that in the corner. I don't even know how she did that. So Graziano get on the scoring now. So 7-0. So Graziano with a nice boot past the defense. There goes a bunch of red shirts running to the left. So nice play by Amanda Graziano. So 16:15 on the clock. Let's see if JD can make a move here. I don't really know how she snuck that one by there. The defense was doing a good job of pushing her left, and then well, she managed to sneak that right in the corner. New Hartford not slowing down here. That's going to end up over on number 20. That's Megan Rayhill. We got another Rayhill out there now, so watch out for her. Yeah, this that game against ESM and New Hartford is going to be a good matchup. I think we're going to see a couple really good games tomorrow night too, because I saw Skinny Atlas, Westell, and Marcellus playing. They're all good teams. Speaking of Marcellus, well, they'll be here, so you guys can trade buses or something. So JD with the ball now. Let's see if they can move up into the offensive zone. Nice boot there. Knocked down by Taya Vitulo, but I think he called maybe a handball or something there. So this will be JD from the 50-yard line, so they'll get a good whack at it here. Maybe they can get it up into the box from where they are now with a long kick. Oh, going to lay the pass in there. Smart play. Number 6 dribbling around the defense there, broken up by Vitulo. 13 tries to pop it over the defense, but Vitulo settles the ball, goes around the JD first line of defense there. Back out in front. JD making a move. Got a couple players there. Somebody on the right. And puts it on net, but I believe that is trying to figure out who the other goalie is. I think that's Abby O'Connor with a nice save. And then she boots that all the way back up to midfield. That was a nice boot. Nice turnaround play there by the JD player. Off the head of Biddy Clive. That's my favorite name of the night. Kind of fun. We get to see a lot of these players. Yes. Don't you love? I love that name. So, you know, a lot of these, like these Class A teams, we don't generally see them, but then we see them in sectional play, so it's always interesting if we're back out here again next year and we see some of these same players. So it's always kind of fun. Is Parker back in? Maybe she just had a shoe problem or something. We don't really know. Totally a guess. So Parker back in. Butone did a good job. And JD with the ball, number 6, throwing that back across there. A little tip pass up in the front. Oh, I was trying to connect. Trying to get that one to Harmony Russell, and no go. Noonan on the ball now. Drops that for Vitulo. She's lining up her offense again. She has really good handle on where everybody is on the field, Mr. Mahler. Yeah. Always seems to make the right decision on go left, go right. Well, I guess that's true. Should I go to Rayhill or should I go to Pratt? Tough choice, huh? I think either one works pretty well. But, you know, they have a lot of good players. I mean, you know, obviously Pratt had a huge night, but that doesn't happen without all the other players out there, too. So, team sport. Up in the corner for the other Rayhill. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Graziano had a big night. Like I said, Clive almost scored that first one to open the scoring. Both Rayhills are good. There's a flag there. I don't know what that was. Something or other, big whistle. 12 minutes on the clock now. Obviously would have been more exciting if it had come down to 1-0 to the wire, but I don't think New Hartford's going to complain about it. Oh, nice pass through there. And there goes O'Connor, so she'll scoop that one up. Yes, they are good. As you said, they have a lot of scoring threats out there. You definitely cannot key on any one player. You try to shut down Pratt, they're just going to throw somebody else at you. You know, Sophia Vitulo, she didn't score, but she had a good game out there. Graziano did score, and she's looking to score again, but that ball gets knocked off her foot. Swings it back around towards the top again, see if she can turn the ball. Oh, a little touch pass there, tries to get her teammate in the middle. There goes Vitullo in on that, broken up by the JD defense. There goes Russell, pushing that out on the far side. Was that here? I can't remember. Well, obviously they have strong programs. You don't get to this level without, your modified team is strong. Clearly they both have good benches over there. They go deep. Probably a lot of off-season stuff with these players. And that's going to be New Hartford ball again. So ticking down to the 10-minute mark here. Absolutely. How many does New Hartford graduate?
They're bigger than us. They're probably in that, I think athletic-wise, they're in that 600, mid to high 600.
Okay, so a little bit bigger than us.
About 200 kids, they're athletic-wise.
Are they, what are they in cross country? Are they A in cross country?
They're B. They're the biggest B.
Because we're B also, right?
We're the smallest B.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought we would go against them, but clearly in soccer we don't, so. I gotcha. Well, unfortunately, I think they might have called offsides on that. I thought JD was actually onside, but he's right there and he has a better angle. It's a little tricky from the angle up here. Sometimes it doesn't look. You have to follow the yardage markers, and it's a little hard to do that. Plus, the depth perception is not great.
I think the hardest one to do up here is
Lacrosse is very difficult. We need to be closer. So that's going to be out of bounds off New Hartford. JD will take the throw in.
There's that silver line down there where the out of bounds line. It's hard to see.
And ball is up. Back towards midfield, and that's going to go over the midfield line. New Hartford defense will have to corral that. Back up and over the bench. Not into the neighborhood, though, so that's good news. Over on the far side, you see number 16, Elise Pauley with the ball. Drops that for the Rayhill sister, twin, cousin. And JD settles that across the middle. Looking to change sides here. Number 6 with a nice little move there in the middle. Nice pop forward to Russell. Russell looking for her teammate up on the... Oh, and it's broken up by Pauley. Ball goes back. Tipped forward by number 18. I had all the names memorized, Mr. Muller, and now they have changed them all out, and I can't tell you who's who anymore. There's Richards in the middle, and that was Biddy Clive there who just threw that down. She just kicked that about 60-something yards. So JD will play that back for Parker. So swing it around the other side, try up the left side. Nice looking what? Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous out there. I'm glad these kids got a nice night to play.
I like the way that these lights light up this field, too.
The lighting's fantastic. The temperature is nice. I think probably I pulled a chair in at halftime. The chair was getting a little damp. I'm going to bet that turf is a little bit slick out there right now. Makes it hard for the goalies when the ball's wet like that. Just enough to make it a little slippery. It happens this time of night, this time of year when as soon as that temperature drops.
These lights just do such a nice job up corners and everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Even the ends, you just have the lighting's just much better. Unfortunately, the way we got them is great.
Well, that's not great, but it's absolutely, the field is beautiful. And then the weather is gorgeous. I mean, geez, who would have thought these kids in sectional play out here? It's almost November, and it's gorgeous. It's still, my watch says 63. I mean, you and I think it's cold because, we started out at 75 this afternoon when we got out here, but it's beautiful out there. Especially if you're running around, Mr. Muller. This temp is gorgeous. Ball thrown forward, number 17 for New Hartford. That's Leah Fornino.
The ideal temperature for hard work is 39 degrees.
That's right. Much cooler than this, but I think soccer players like it around 55 to 60 because they don't want to have to get the gloves out. Nice play there by.
They used to believe 49 was the perfect temperature.
A little cooler though, huh?
Then they just moved down to 39.
That's going to be booted out by Parker, so New Hartford's going to get the throw in. 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes on the clock. That's Megan Rayhill on the far side. Scooped up by New Hartford, and they're going to signal the other way. So JD will get the throw. And New Hartford making another push there, and that's going to be in towards the net. And Parker makes a nice save on that one. So well done, nice throw. Gets it right back up there to Callahan. Looking to make a move forward with Russell, but broken up on the play by number 1 from New Hartford. Little drop back pass there. And that's over there to Ellis, who misses the connection with Fornino. So JD with the ball. Back up towards the sideline there. The bench will help out. One of the New Hartford coaches over there throwing it back in play for us. There goes the ball back to Ellis. Ellis making a play up the sideline. Ooh, she did a nice little turnaround move there too. Broken up by the JD defender. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. I don't think they'll sub, but you never know. Okay, JD trying to turn that around and move it upfield. And looks like number 1 is Kylie Thomas out there for New Hartford now. 14 in the near vision here. That's Jenna Glenn. Oh, nice little tip pass there. Gets past number 14. Catherine Callahan there, number 17 for JD. She had a big game. They just couldn't get it up there in the front enough to her and Russell, but they tried hard, and the defense did a good job out there. Just more defense than offense. They did. I mean, their defense, like you said, they just they got worn down a little bit. The defense, really, really stood tall the first half an hour, and then New Hartford popped that first one in, and then they got that second one that was kind of deflating. The second one right before the half really hurt. They were hanging in there. It's a whole different ballgame. You come out of the half 1-0, 2-0. Big difference. I know it's only 1 goal, but it feels like a lot more. And it's soccer is tough. It's you get down 2-0. That's a big lead. It's not like football 2-0. So 3:25 on the clock now. Still time for JD to pop one in here. I'd love to see him push it up there anyway. Playing a little sideline soccer. Heads back there for Clive. She's going to bring that over the top, and she's trying to connect with Ellis. There goes. Wow, that number 17's quick on the side over there. Fornino. She gets down there fast. Pops that over there to Megan Rayhill. Ball's going to end up in the middle, and that's going to go on the foot of, and that's going to be wide right. So Parker will get the ball from the ball staff there. See the golf cart running around the background. Kudos to, Lindsay Parker. She had the scoreboard doesn't show how hard she worked out there tonight. Oh. She is. She made a lot of nice saves. So New Hartford trying to turn it around, keep it in the offensive zone. That's going to go out of bounds again. So ball staff quickly right back there. JD with the throw, heading back up the sideline, and that's going to stay in bounds, and it's going to go all the way back, chase back to Clive. So JD almost got a piece of that one. Ball's back over the top there. And JD will possess it, and then comes off her foot, lands on the foot of Rayhill again. Number 12 fighting for it. It's going to trickle out of bounds. That'll be a JD throw. Under 2 minutes now. New Hartford pops it back up over, trying to get that over the JD defense into the last line. Tipped over by Ellis. And that'll trickle out of bounds. That'll be JD throwing on the far side. Thanks to all the great ball staff out here tonight, too. I know both teams appreciate that. And they're right on top of it. Makes a difference in the game. So, good work. 1:17 now on the clock. New Hartford picking the ball up, and they'll make a throw in from about the 50-yard line. Scoots all the way up to the 47 as directed by the referee. Nicely played by Megan Rahal. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
1 minute.
And JD making a little bit of a push with 1 minute on the clock.
Please take the path right behind the bleachers out to the parking lot. Again,
JD back up into the front again. Played by Russell. Tips it up in the front. And... oh, I thought Callahan was going to get a piece of that one, but the defense recovered in time. Ball bouncing around, trying to get that on Callahan's foot. And she gets knocked down. And she's got to play her down with under 30 seconds. Trying to see if she's okay. Referee not sure. He's going to stop the clock. We got a player down in the middle of the field there. The ball is going to go out of bounds. Stop the clock. Okay, so just a little bit of time left on the clock. And unfortunately, a JD player went down at the last minute there, so that's really not what we wanted to see in the last few seconds of the game here. So we'll stand by for a minute and see what happens. Trainers out there. So congratulations to the New Hartford team on a big win out here tonight. Willa Pratt, wow, what a night. Oh, what a night. I think that's a song. We should sing that for Willa. So 5 goals on the night. That was sensational. And we wish them good luck in their matchup against ESM, which we think will be Friday night. We're not sure exactly when. Pretty sure all the girls' soccer games are being played at SUNY Cortland on Friday. So tomorrow night we'll be back here in the Bear Den. Anybody wants a little piece of the Class B semifinal action, we'll be bringing that to you from the Bear Den. And I think she's okay. It looks like an ankle maybe. Lower leg down there. So we'll stick with you for a couple minutes here while we take care of the player. Great job out there for both teams. JD obviously going to go home a little on the losing side there, down 7-0. But good effort from that team. Fought all the way to the finish, didn't give up, and played nicely. Good, clean game. You get a little frustrated out there sometimes, and they did not let the frustration get the better of them. So I hope they realize they had an excellent season. It's been fun watching them tonight. I enjoyed the soccer game. And, of course, New Hartford, we wish you guys well up in the matchup against ESM. We don't have a side on that one that we're rooting for. Good game, I guess, would be the best outcome that we could hope for. But good luck to both teams that won out here tonight. And we appreciate all these fans coming out and supporting the teams, the players, and, of course, the Bear Den video and our most excellent concession stand. Yeah, well, it's a tricky thing when somebody goes down like that in the last couple of seconds. I mean, they had to stop the clock. Hopefully she's okay. Looks like she's getting up out there, so that's good news. Hate to see somebody get hurt in the last minute of a sectional matchup. She did play a tough game. They just, JD just could not get the offense going tonight, and that's partly because New Hartford's defense was strong back there, and the New Hartford offense just, what a pressure playing offense up there. I think the ball staff's got a little new game. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but let's go see what the ball staff is doing for a second. Here we go. Shout out to number 14 on the ball staff. Appreciate all those kids out there tonight. And so JD will take the throw in. Just under 14 seconds on the clock. And wait for the referee's signal to restart the game. Looks like everybody's ready. And go. So JD loved to pop one in here 14 seconds ago, but I don't think it's going to happen because there goes the ball down to the far end of the field, and that should do it for the game. So congratulations to New Hartford on a big win. They'll go get the bench out there, and we'll shake some hands, and then we'll shut down the Bear Den. We'll stick with you here for a minute. So big win from New Hartford. Congratulations to their team. Nice to see them celebrating over there. Good job all season long. So New Hartford will advance to 17-0-1 and play the 18-0 ESM Spartans. Is that Spartan on Spartan? Is New Hartford Spartans? What's the New Hartford mascot, Mr. Mahler? Looks like Spartan on Spartan. So the Spartans are playing the Spartans. Boy, that's going to be confusing. So New Hartford packing it up over there. JD coming over. And I'll leave it here. I'll sign off from the Bear Den. I'll leave the video running in case you want to see some handshakes. And we will see you back here in the Bear Den tomorrow night. That's it. Congratulations to New Hartford. Go Bears.